And welcome to this talk by Dr. Nancy Stoffel. We're delighted to have her. She is the platform leader for the Flexible Hybrid Electronics program at GE Research. And she'll be telling us today more about flexible hybrid electronic applications for the industrial world. So without further ado, I hand over the stage to Nancy, and I'm going to make myself disappear. So over to you.
Great, thank you very much. Thank you for the organizers for the invitation and the opportunity to speak with you today. This looks like a really great event with many different exciting advances in printing and in materials and applications. I'm going to be giving you kind of a vision about the way GE is looking to implement these sorts of technologies within our industrial businesses. So I work at GE Research, and our motto is that we are seeing, moving, and creating the future. And we feel strongly that we are playing a role in doing that and creating the future, in part because GE is an infrastructure business. Right now, we're primarily focusing, our work is in aviation and transportation, in energy, both traditional energy power generation as well as renewables, wind and hydro, as well as in healthcare. And so, so these are the ways that we're pushing forward. And I'm going to talk about some of the directions these businesses are going first, and then how electronics and hence flexible hybrid electronics are playing a role in the future. So first, let's talk about aviation. So today, aviation is done with large jet engines. They're essentially thermomechanical marvels. And then tomorrow, there's a push towards electrification in flight. There's going to be a lot of differentiation with electronics, electrical power density, controls, all the things that are going to be necessary to make some of that switch to electrification or hybrid power electronics, as well as there's a lot of electronics that are going towards making traditional flight more efficient. Next, let's talk about the future of energy. So GE plays across the energy generation spectrum. We play with renewable, with gas power generation. And right now, we also have transmission and distribution assets. So what's going to be important moving forward is getting all of these things to work together to have a reliable grid. And there's sort of an Internet of Energy solution that's coming where we're going to be optimizing, controlling, sensing and actuation is going to be important for all of this in order to be able to move us forward in this new world where we're relying more on renewables. And then lastly, in terms of healthcare, the future of healthcare, today it's very point of care driven. You go to your doctor when you don't feel well, diagnosis and treatment in person. Sort of moving forward, we envision that there's going to be sort of continuous, non-invasive health. You're going to have devices that will be providing continuous information about your health and how you could improve it. There'll be analytics, therapeutics, prognostics, as well as some very exciting work in bioelectronics as opposed to, or in addition to pharmaceuticals for treatment. So electronics is going to be important in all of these sort of megatrends in these areas that we work. And then, so what about flexible hybrid electronics? What is that going to do for us? So we view that flexible hybrid electronics essentially enables this concept of electronics on everything, that it allows for electronic sensing and communication products, sensing systems that fit the natural forms of our world, that we can have soft electronic interfaces that are on the body, that you can wear, that are patches that essentially kind of meld in. And then we also view the same thing about sensing systems that are designed for the environment. GE makes a lot of things that are hot and that spin. And so being able to place sensing systems within critical areas of these systems allows us to better understand what's happening, to better control them, and optimize performance. So essentially, the application areas for the industry, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about some examples.